Imagine this. You're sitting by the window, watching the world go by. Another day has passed, and yet nothing feels different. Does this sound familiar? If you're between 55 and 75 years old, let me tell you something you may not want to hear but need to. Time doesn't stop, and neither should you. Your golden years are not for waiting, regretting, or just existing. They are for living, fully, unapologetically, and passionately. So why are you letting them slip away? You see, many people fall into the trap of thinking life slows down after a certain age. Society has whispered it in your ear for years, convincing you that your best days are behind you. But let me ask you this. Who decides when your best days are over? Is it the calendar? Is it your body? Or is it your mind that's been conditioned to believe that growth, excitement, and new beginnings are for the young? Because the truth is, they're for the bold, and boldness knows no age. Think about the dreams you've put on hold. Maybe you always wanted to learn to play an instrument, write a book, start a garden, or travel to places you've only seen in pictures. Perhaps you dreamed of reconnecting with old friends or making new ones, of finally taking care of your health the way you always promised yourself you would, and yet here you are, telling yourself it's too late. Let me be clear, it is not too late. In fact, now is the perfect time. What if I told you there are people just like you, in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, who decided to stop wasting time and start living? Like the woman who took up painting at 65 and now sells her artwork worldwide. Or the man who ran his first marathon at 70, proving to himself and everyone around him that age is just a number. These aren't rare stories. They are proof that the only thing standing between you and a vibrant, fulfilling life is the decision to act. Maybe you're thinking, but what can I do now? My body isn't what it used to be. My energy isn't the same. Let's address that. Yes, your body has changed, and yes, your energy might be different. But different doesn't mean incapable. It means you have to be intentional. Start small. Take a walk every morning, even if it's just around the block. Join a yoga class designed for seniors. Move your body not because you have to, but because you can. Because every step you take is a step toward reclaiming your vitality. And it's not just about your body, it's about your mind too. When was the last time you learned something new? Your brain is a muscle, and like any other muscle, it needs exercise. Pick up a book on a topic you've always been curious about. Learn a new language or take an online course. Challenge yourself to think differently, to see the world through fresh eyes. Because here's the secret. Growth doesn't stop unless you let it. Let's talk about connection. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is isolating themselves. Maybe it feels like everyone is too busy or that making new friends at this stage of life is too hard. But the truth is, humans are wired for connection, and it's never too late to build meaningful relationships. Join a club, volunteer in your community, or simply reach out to someone you've lost touch with. The joy of companionship, of shared laughter and mutual support can transform your golden years into something truly golden. Now let me ask you something deeply personal. When you think about your life so far, are there moments you wish you could relive? Chances you wish you had taken? People you wish you had spent more time with? Regret is a heavy burden, but it doesn't have to define your future. Because while you can't go back and change the past, you can shape the days ahead. And that's the beauty of this stage of life. It's yours to design. You've learned the lessons. Now it's time to apply them. Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose, with excitement for what the day holds. Imagine feeling strong, confident, and alive. That doesn't have to be a dream. It can be your reality. But it starts with a choice to stop wasting time and start investing in yourself. You might be thinking, but where do I start? Start where you are, with what you have. Write down one thing you've always wanted to do but never made time for. Then take the smallest possible step toward making it happen. If it's traveling, research destinations. If it's fitness, buy a pair of walking shoes. If it's creativity, pick up a pen, a brush, or an instrument. The key is to start no matter how small. And as you take these steps, remember to celebrate every win, no matter how minor it seems. Did you walk for 5 minutes today? Celebrate. Did you reconnect with an old friend? Celebrate. Did you try something new, even if you weren't good at it? Celebrate. Because every step forward is proof that you are living, not just existing. Here's the thing. You've spent decades taking care of others, building a career, raising a family, meeting responsibilities. Now it's time to take care of yourself. This is your moment to be a little selfish, to put yourself first without guilt. Because when you invest in your happiness, your health, and your dreams, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. Think about the legacy you want to leave, not in terms of wealth or possessions, but in terms of memories, impact, and love. What stories do you want your children and grandchildren to tell about you? Let them say, she lived fully, she inspired us, she never gave up. Let them see you as a beacon of hope and courage, a reminder that life is meant to be lived no matter your age. So I'll ask you again, why are you letting these golden years slip away? Why are you waiting for the perfect time when the perfect time is now? Stop wasting your golden years. Embrace them. Live them. Because the best days of your life are not behind you. They're waiting for you to claim them.